Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Great Channel. Today, we have a special treat from your truly AZ, the Kumkani King, Kumkani of the Kumkanis, who's the mastermind behind the financial and forex haven. So today we're gonna dive into the world of forex as usual. Okay, so I want you to get ready as I'm about to break down the dynamics of the US dollar versus the South African rand. So sit tight, absorb the wisdom, and let's embark on another enriching episode with Bitrate. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification button so that you can be updated with every episode that I will be releasing. And also leave a comment. I will appreciate it, guys, if you could comment so that I could know how would you like this channel to operate, so that because I just want to share insights with people. You see, the fam, the fam, the fam. Okay, okay. Without wasting any time, let us dive into today's video. As you can see, I'm using TradingView. I think TradingView is the best platform to analyze, because if you're using MetaTrader, you can analyze there, but there's a tendency for MetaTrader to just for your charts to just your drawings to just disappear in the charts. So I think once you have TradingView, you are a step closer into making a change on your trading. So as you know, I like diving into the daily time frame so that I can be aware of what is happening inside the market, what are the highs, what are the lows, and what is the trend of the market. So as you know, I have to mark all the places that I need to pay attention at. However, the lowest point and the highest point, they need to be identified first before marking any places that I need to pay attention to. So be paying attention to this level as well as this level. The reason I'm paying attention to these levels, it is because I see that there is a big influence. Why am I saying that? If you take a look here around this, let me just put this line here. Okay, now if you see here, prices bounced and they went straight up to this zone, and here they bounced and they went down and retested and continue going down. So I like to pay attention to levels that I see that have some influential impact on prices. So this is how I want the daily time frame to be, just marking the important stuff. Okay, now this is the daily time frame, and this is all the places that I need to pay attention to. Okay, so yeah, I like to use the rectangles so that I can cover the fake outs as well, just because you need to pay attention to those fake outs. Okay, according to my experience, it's important to pay attention to those fake outs. Why am I saying that? It is because most of the time prices will go to the last place where a fake out occurred. So I would usually set my take profit on that zone of a fake out, if I can call it a zone, and then I would Yes, guys, we need to check how is our rand doing. But according to the information that I've learned from the FX codes, as well as the SIBA and the refoing, they have always said that the US dollar versus the South African rand is always bullish. So every time that I trade, I usually look for bullish. I become biased on that, and just because all the grades say it's bullish, so when I analyze and when I look at the monthly time frame, the weekly time frame, you will see that it's mostly bullish. Okay, it's mostly bullish. So as you can see, this is my resistance. Why is this a resistance? It is because prices, they resisted here. Let me mark that level. Prices resisted here, and they also resisted here and here, and at first they resisted here, and then there was a freak breakout. However, price went back to these zones. So after going back, they retested and they failed to break out, as well as here, and as well as here, which this gives me or anyone else who's looking at this chart that that level is a strong level of resistance. So when prices hit that zone, it's important to know that they are likely to reverse to the bearish side if they were bullish. Okay. All right. So let me remove this. Now you see why that level is a resistance for those who are not yet seasoned. If I may emphasize on that, I mean those who haven't been trading for quite some time. Okay, what's happening? Oh, I logged it instead of deleting. Sorry for that. Let's remove all of these. Also, guys, I want to thank you guys as I'm dealing with this. I want to thank all my subscribers and all those who like the video and make time to watch the video. I appreciate that you want to get as much knowledge as you can. So now, where is the support? So the support that I'm seeing, this level is a support because prices. Well, let me remove this one, because prices, as you can see, after hitting that zone, they went up another level, that is another 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 price movement that has bounced here is this one, as you can see here, here, and and here, as you can see. So prices, they bounced here, they bounced here, and they bounced here, as well as here, which now tells me that this is a very strong support compared to the other supports that I have marked, which is only this one, which is the lowest point. So yeah, now we know the places or the areas where prices are influenced to change direction, which was those I marked on the resistance, and these that I'm removing right now on the support. Now I would like us to dive into the 4-hour time frame. Okay, Let me just get a drink. I'm thirsty. Okay, zoom out. So I think it's very important for me because I've noticed since day one that it's important to know the trend of of the market, just because according to, again, I would reference my the people that I consider to be mentors, which are the forex goats, uh, receiver, and ref way. They all have told me that the trend is your friend. So it's important to pay attention to the trend. So as you can see, this is my trend line support because prices bounce there, as well as this level. This is my trend lines support, and here prices are still maneuvering their way. However, I see that prices they hit here, they made a fake breakout and they returned, and now they're going down. Okay, so I'm not sure. I wouldn't regard that zone as a place that was hit. However, I will pay attention to it to see how it moves. And here is the trend line support. This is a trend line support that was hit here, and it was also hit here, and it was also, sorry for that, it was, sorry, and it was hit here. So these places that I've marked, I see that are my trend line resistance was hit 3 times, and my trend line support, I could say it was hit 2 or 3 times. Okay. However, I believe that prices are bullish according to what I am seeing here, according to my analysis to you guys. Okay. So I would also like for you guys to, as you leave a comments, to tell me about the first time you traded um forex, and also if you want me to drop a video like a 10-minute video, 15-minute video explaining my journey, because I started trading in 2019. Okay, I started trading in 2019. So as you can see here, prices are bullish, as I said. However, prices, even though they are bullish, now they have closed underneath this level that is a resistance. This is one of the levels that I've been paying attention to. So I marked this place as a resistance. Okay, so prices went down, as you can see here. Prices went down, hit here, and then they went up to retest, and then they are underneath that level. So which enforces the idea that prices will be going down, and it's important to pay attention to candlesticks. Okay, when I trade, sometimes I use lines, the line chart. Sometimes I use the candlesticks. Uh, Someone once asked me when I used to teach at my university last year, when I was teaching a few friends and a few people who were interested in the forex industry. They asked me, why are their candlesticks red and green, while my candlesticks were white. I told them that as I was trading, I discovered that the color of the candlesticks somehow impacted the decisions I'd made. For instance, let's say I'm buying. As soon as I see that there is a red candlestick instead of a green one, I would panic, exit the trade only to win. But my psychology at that time was not that sharp, and still now it's not that sharp because there are times where I panic. But I think that's a story that any trader will tell you, even if you have years into the industry. Emotions can sometimes get the best of you, but however, it's important to learn from those mistakes, and focus on focus on your strategy and making sure that you make better decisions the next time you trade. And also, it's important, guys, to use stop losses. I mean, stop losses are for those the rich. You see, those with 15 years of experience in the market using the same strategy that works for them. You see, the margin traders. However, if you have an account for 1,000, 2,000, it's important that you implement stop losses to preserve your capital. And also, a stop loss is a way of managing the risk. You see, so it's important to make sure that you install them. Um, so without going any further, so as you can see, I would also like to mark this part, here. I would like to mark it very much, as you can see, because this is where prices have been bouncing. Let me just, I just want to show this to you so that it can be clear. If you can check here, prices bounced and went up, um, and here, this level, they bounced on this level, and also they bounced here. So this is a support. This is a support that's showing us that prices are being influenced in that area. So what I will do, I will take trades that will be going to the downside. What is the downside? Now the downside is the bearish side. As always, I risk 1% per trade, and then I look for a reward that is more than 1%. So as you can see, I assume that, or I, according to my analysis, that prices might do this, then they will hit this area that I would like to pay attention to, and then go down. However, things won't be this smooth for those who don't know anything yet. They won't go smooth. They won't just retest and go to the zone at first. They might come, hit this level, move back and forth, just to give you pressure, So you must be very attentive before you take any trades, because I think being prepared is another sort of risk management to me. Some sort of risk management, being prepared. So yeah, I think prices will be bearish. However, we will have to wait and see. And remember, the market is not your friend. I cannot tell the market to go south or to go north. However, I could only follow it. So yeah, and my PC, damn, it's low, and there is low shedding. So with that, guys, I wish you a great day, great weekend, and I hope that you enjoy. And remember, this channel is for educational purposes and motivation. Do not take it as some sort of financial advice. I don't want people saying, ah, he's the king. He told me to do this, now I did this and I lost. No, 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 no. You won't trade the way I trade. However, you might analyze the way I analyze, but you won't trade according to my strategy of trading. So I don't know if that is making any sense. This is not financial advice. It is for educational purposes. With that, good night.